What I want to do with this video here, I want to break down the difference between a posse cut and a collaboration. Because a lot of people have those confused. I'm going to give y'all an example of what a posse cut is. A posse cut is when different MCs come together in a more competitive nature to outshine each other. I'm going to give you perfect examples of what a posse cut is. DMX and Jay-Z and the Rough Riders, Blackout, Reservoir Dogs between the Rough Riders and the Rock. Got My Mind Made Up with Tupac, Red Method, Corrupt Daz, Expect the Deck, Johnny Blaze with Pun, Fat Joe, Nas, The Locks. Banned from TV, Show and Prove, which is my favorite because see, Show and Prove was Big Daddy Kane introducing newer MCs like Shaheem, ODB, Jay-Z, all them at that time. And Big Daddy Kane, he had to let them know, like, look, man, even though I'm from the old school, I'll bust you niggas' asses. So that's what his motto was going into that. 4, 3, 2, 1, I shot you. Those are posse cuts. Because if you listen to those songs, you can tell all these guys were in competition. It's to the point where when you have a posse cut, it should be a debate on who had the better bars, who had the strongest verse. 24 Hours to Live. And a lot of guys like DMX, Pun, Redman, Eminem, Styles P, Jadakiss, guys from that era, when they got in on a song with a lot of people, they wanted to prove that they were the best. They wanted to prove that they had the strongest verse. That's the mentality they went in on those records, and you could tell. It's to the point where we have debates to this day. Who had the strongest verse on 4, 3, 2, 1? It's between Cannabis and DMX, L or DMX. When you have those discussions, pop collabs are basically money driven. It's that DJ Khaled stuff. Well, you had the same rappers coming together. They're not really trying to outdo each other. They just collecting a check. They have love for one another. It's more of a friendly atmosphere. That's what a lot of collabs have been happening within the past decade. And don't give me A$AP Rocky's effing Problems. That's a collaboration. The only one I would probably say of this generation that would be considered a posse cut was Kendrick Lamar's Control, because he made it clear that, look, I ain't trying to be friends with y'all. I'm trying to have the best verse out of all y'all. But see, a lot of these guys today, they don't really have that competitive spirit because their bars aren't sharp. Whereas back then, you listen to DMX and 24 Hours to Live, Money, Power, Respect, anything DMX, Big Pun, Cannabis, all those guys jumped on 97, 98. They were hungry. They wanted to have the hottest verse on every song they touched. You don't see that in today's hip-hop. It's mostly DJ Khaled. They're friendly collabs. Nobody's trying to outdo one another. Everybody's friendly. That's the difference. So, what are y'all favorite posse cuts? Let me know. Subscribe and hit that like button for me. Holla at your boy.